Oh no, Pepper is going for it. We should kind of try to follow him through. Or he backs out of that move. Welcome back to the 2024 IMSA Sports Car Championship in AMS2, where we're about to conclude the first half of the season as endurance racing makes a return with the 6 hours of the Glen. Well, in our case, it's the 70 minutes of the Glen time accelerated times 5. Also back for this one is the LMP2 class, so we're back to 44 entrants to this race at Watkins Glen in upstate New York. Let's head trackside to look at the starting grid and Rexy's goals for this one. Well, welcome on track now for the 6 hours of the Glen. This is already round 5, so you know the deal. Here is the starting grid for GTD Pro. No, not GTD Pro, for all of the GT3 cars. Apparently, I do not know the deal, despite this being round 5. Anyway, we start where Rexy started this one, all GT3 cars considered, which is P9. Not the greatest qualifying position, behind Kenny Habul even, but also just 2 spots behind Jordan Pepper, our main championship rival. So this should be an interesting one. Targets for this race, I say podium finish. Quite simply because I feel like this is possible, and I feel like this should be the minimum that we should do on this track. Now, Rexy actually only finished this one in P6 in GTD Pro. But still, this was a super interesting race because it was rain affected. It was even red flagged for quite a bit because the rain was getting so heavy. And you know, usually I try to recreate the same weather conditions that this race has had that I'm recreating on this channel. And of course, today will be no different. This race here will also be rain affected. I expect it to be around the halfway mark of this one, which should also get interesting by in terms of strategy, because I think we all will run out of fuel just before the rain starts. This is my expectation, as they're starting to line up for the green flag to be waved, which is about to happen now. Look at that. The tire temperature is, for a change, looking okay-ish at the moment. That might be an absolute premiere in this series. As we go around the second to last corner now, and we should go green anytime now. The GTP leaders should reach the start-finish line now, and now we go racing for 70 minutes straight here at the Glen. We're alongside Kenny Habul going towards turn 1. How confident am I on the brakes? Not that much. Oh, but neither has been Kenny Habul. Now in Formula 1 this would be a track limit infringement. In the US they take a rather relaxed stance on track limits, luckily for me. But Habul still is getting his revenge as he gets a much better run up the hill there towards the chicane. However, much later on the brakes. As immediately I feel quite confident at Watkins Glen, another track I like a lot, but to be honest, there is a lot to like about the IMSA calendar. In fact, I prefer it over the World Endurance Championship calendar, which only consists of 8 races, and in my opinion some of them are meh, the tracks. Of course not all of them. There are absolute classics like Le Mans, Spa-Francorchamps, Fuji on there, but also asphalt deserts such as Qatar, Bahrain, though Bahrain is not too bad, Austin, which is okay, I guess, but it's not a real highlight. Whereas here, pretty much all of the tracks, they're all very old school and very fun to race at, and also to watch races there. As we finish lap 1 and are already just behind our main championship rival, the number 19 Lamborghini. If we make it past quickly, this could be a big point race. But as I said, now the first stint, it's all fun and games for now. But this race could be turned on its head the moment the rain comes. And I'm absolutely certain that it will come at one point. This is not Formula 1 where they talk about rain that may or may not come. And in the end you can almost be sure it never comes. But here, it will come. Again, for now, let's get in a good position for later in this race. We've seen this in the endurance races so far. The first stint will be absolutely action-packed, with the cars, all of the cars running very, very close on track. And then later on, we will get a more spread out field, because the cars will pit at different points. Ooh. Just letting him know that I'm there, in case he has missed the bright green dinosaur in his mirrors, which can happen. Oh dear. Oh, now Pepper is going for it. We should kinda try to follow him through. Or he backs out of that move. No. There would have been an opportunity for me, but now it's a recovery job. Oh, I can't stop spinning. Ever since Long Beach, that embarrassing last lap spin, I'm struggling to keep the car pointing in the right direction. I already know the target for the next race, don't spin. That's it. Oh dear. Now, what was I saying about a big chance to make up some ground on Jordan Pepper? Well, that has just turned the other way. Well, and after having to battle some GTD cars, here is some good news. I'm again behind a GTD Pro Lamborghini, as Conor De Filippi just breezes by here in the GTP BMW. The bad news is, it's not the number 19 Lambo, it's the number 60 Lambo of Matteo Cressoni, and this is for an incredible 7th in class, but we're getting a good run through the S's. There's the Rani. Let's try and catch some slipstream. Oh, Cressoni backs out of this one. Not even attempting to help his teammate. I won't question it, just say thank you and shut up. Oh, now this is getting a bit busy. Well, as the skies have gotten a bit darker, our race has got a bit brighter, because that means A, the rain may not be too far away, and that could bring us back into contention, and B, look at that, another GTD Pro car is ahead of us, Kenny Abul. We started behind him, so Let's just hope he hasn't lost too much time to the other guys. I can already see Garcia on the timing tower on the left, which is good news. Because they may still be held up in that Oliver Jarvis train. The McLaren that let no one by, but isn't particularly going any quick. Call him Jarno Trulli. Formula 1 novices may remember. Oh, but Tabul is really not going that quick. I'm losing I'm losing a lot of time here. Ooh. Almost a second slower than my best lap time so far. Just need to... No! Oh, come on. Oh, this can't be true. It's always on the brakes. It's always on the brakes. I'll move the brake bias a bit more forwards. Oh dear, Jordan Pepper is already in the pits. Well, at least we are still ahead of him after the pit stop. That's good news. Oh, that's big news. Some of the cars have already pitted, including Jordan Pepper, and the rain has just begun to fall. I will save some fuel now, because I may have enough fuel on board to do one more lap after this one. I need to save fuel. But there is an opportunity that we can go straight to the wets, and that would save us one pit stop. How quick is the rain coming? On the other hand, why wouldn't we take a gamble, huh? I'm gambling here now. I'm putting on the wets. Immediately, let's let those guys through. We are again behind Kenny Habul, who just made it round the left-hander here. Oh, it's already getting slippery. This might after all be the right call. Oh yes, look at this. This definitely is the right call. Some are staying out. Others are going in. Pit limiter is on. We are pitting for wets. All of the GT3 cars apparently are, and we would have been able to do another lap. But I think this is already when we have to stop. Oliver Jarvis is still out there on the slicks. Oh, Madison Snow is already leaving the pit lane. So is Katzberg. Ooh, that's not good. Well, they might be half a minute ahead of us. There's Garcia. The good thing is Jordan Pepper is in again. Jordan Pepper is in again. Because he's switching onto the wets. Oh, terrific. Oh, now we just need to keep it on track. This is another challenge that I have not foreseen. Oh dear. How is this track in the wet? I do not know. I absolutely do not know. Premier, I haven't even driven this car on wet tires. And how long will the rain stay? All very important questions that currently I do not have an answer to. Okay, braking. Dear, oh dear. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, that isn't good. Come on, give me a bit more traction control for these conditions now. Because I need it. I'm admitting it. Let's better go safe than sorry. We're somehow still or again ahead of our championship rival. Let's not throw this race away. Oh, the conditions are appalling, just as we wanted them. Oh, this is going to be a crazy one. Well, at the moment, I'm feeling that we're gaining on Habul. Oh, he made contact with the wall there. He made contact with the wall. Oh, there is a Lambo very slowly crawling back into the pits. That is Danny Formo. Oh. Oh dear. Man, oh man. That is some crazy stuff. Oh, we're gaining a lot on Kenny Habul. Oh, this is going to be so exciting. I mean, that feels awesome to race in these conditions, I must admit. It took a bit of time to get used to, but this is fun. Okay, now it's less fun because I can't see where I'm going. Oh, now it's no fun at all. Double spray there. But I mean, I've caught up. But what now? Oh. Oh. That wasn't good. Lost a lot of time there in the final corner. Oh, what's that? Oh my god, there was a car upside down. Did you see that? That was one of the prototype BMWs. Why is there no full course caution? That's mad. Why is there no full course caution? Haven't they seen this because of all of the spray? How is this race still green? I haven't found a way to pass that Merc. Oh, now I'm fighting with the issue of having to let someone by again. Oh, I don't want to be in the spray again of two cars. How did I say this was fun? This is not fun. Oh, I'm so tense right now. More blue flags. Oh, there is it. This is it. Poor exit. Kenny Habul, we move up a spot. And immediately it feels like the weather's gotten better, which I don't think it has. It's just that I'm not having to battle so much spray. But I can see where I'm going again. Oh, terrific. Now is that BMW still there? If so, this is irresponsible. It's still there. Of course it's still there. And I think the other BMW has just crashed into it. Because I've pushed it there. But, I mean, there's only so much I can do in these conditions with the car. I mean, I'm sorry, but... if that is an issue, get out the full course yellow. No, Habul is going for it again because I'm way too cautious here. What a day. What a race. But here I'm much quicker than him. It's funny how the advantage differs, because look at that. Here I'm much more confident than him. And I'll try it around the outside. And I will be passed again. Thank you very much, Mr. Habul. Well, and I have a bit of a correction to make, as we are now looking at the replay that led to that incident, and it is not one of the prototype BMWs, but the number 81 Dragon Speed car of Eric Lux, and that is a very weird looking incident there in the final corner. And look at that! The Lambo of Matteo Cairoli just misses it, so completely irresponsible to not put out the full course yellow there, as we are now looking at a replay of the move I pulled on Kenny Habul, not only because it's probably the first good thing we've done today, but also because I think in these conditions MS2 is just such a nice game to look at. So yeah, just a bit of eye candy here for you as we go back racing at Watkins Glen. Oh, now it's happened. Finally they got out the full course yellow. And we've been catching up to Oliver Jarvis, by the way, which is also good news. Oh, and this is interesting. Let me just turn the washer off. Is the weather getting better now? Oh, this could yet be a good race for us, or at least a race with an exciting finish. Let's see what they're doing. I could imagine there are some guys that would need to pit for new fuel again. Oh yes, there are some guys in the pits. I'm definitely staying out. Because... now, is this true? I think... oh yes, there is indeed still new rain. But I think Overtake the safety car. Shh, oh crap. Oh crap. Felipe Nasser just came out ahead of us, which is bad, really bad. Because that means we're now right behind the safety car, are we? Have we lost a lap? I don't know. No, I don't think we have lost a lap. It's just because he came out ahead of us. Okay, keep calm. It's all cool. Felipe Nasser is not the race leader, so we haven't just lost a lap on all of our class opponents. Some of them went in, which is a very interesting choice in my opinion. Especially since I feel the rain's getting better. Less rain now. The rain has stopped. The rain has absolutely stopped. Sun's out. I mean, there's still water on the track, but that won't stay there. Sun's even out. Oh, guys. It's looking very dry. Now what do I do? Do I take a big gamble here now? You know what? I will. I will follow the safety car in and pit for slicks this lap. I do truly believe that this is the way to go. Because they will clear even more water for me after the restart. Look, the left tires are already overheating. I'm pitting. I'm definitely gonna pit. Oh, and I'm the first one to do so. Now, no, I'm not. Ah, thank you, my dear Porsche colleague, Andreas Fjordbach. Oh, there is more. There's more doing the same. Now I feel properly encouraged that I've done something good here. Come on. Come on. Oh, this could still be a big result here. It's also a quicker stop because look at that, less fuel going in. Oh, I should remember that it's the amount of fuel that they add that I set up in the in-car menu, not the amount that I will have in the car. I'm overfueled by a lot now. Okay, but let's be really careful. This is a reconnaissance lap. The tires are cold. The track is still wet in some parts. But it's not really that wet, is it? Oh, this is good. I think we read the conditions just right there. They're all pitting. They're all pitting. There's an LMP2 behind me. Come on, breeze past, I don't care. Ah, we're all just passing them in the pits. We're even passing some LMP2s. Absolute cinema. Ah. Now, who would have guessed? after 2 very silly spins. This time it's the weather putting it right. We are already leading in GTD Pro, in case you missed it. The 3 GT3s ahead of us are all GTD cars. Foley, Iribe and Grenier. They're not in our championship. Even if they somehow stay out and make it to the end on the wets, I do not care. Okay guys, time's up. I'm about to start my last lap now. I can't imagine that Cairoli who is gonna win this one, but this time it's not even unrealistic because the Lambo SC63 was really strong in the Indianapolis race, even led for a long time when it was also hammering down from the sky. Yeah, he's about to finish in the next few seconds. I will still do this lap to the end, but oh my, what a race. And I must admit, I got really lucky here. The stars just aligned for me. 2 embarrassing spins that left me way down the order. Battling up through some GTD cars twice to get to my opposition in the first place. But then the safety car, the weather just switching from wet to dry at the perfect moment for me. Also with the first pit stop, oh dear, I needed to come in anyway for fuel, and then it just came, the rain just came at the right moment, and then the safety car just came at the right moment, bunched the field up, then it stopped to rain, and then we took that gamble. At least that is something that I did. I did a fraction that led to that win, so at least let me have that. But the rest was just dumb luck. I admit it, I do absolutely not deserve that win if it's just about the driving. But I take it nonetheless. We win in Watkins Glen. And the racing gods really, really, really wanted me to win that one. Because I've done everything to lose it. Back-to-back wins in GTD Pro for Rexy. Get in there. Let's look at the full race results. So, as I already said, it is a surprise win of the number 63 Lamborghini of Matteo Cairoli out of Felipe Nasser and Connor De Filippi. In the LMP2 class, Felipe Fraga wins ahead of Companc and Hanley. Unfortunately, our teammate PJ Hyatt only 10th in the LMP2 class. We do win ahead of Antonio Garcia and Madison Snow in the GTD Pro class. Jordan Pepper only finished this one 5th in class. Matt Bell takes a win for the AWA Corvettes in the GTD class. And we even saw 2 retirements today, which is Matteo Cressoni in the number 60 Lamborghini and, as we've seen, Eric Lux in the Dragon Speed Oreca. Let's also quickly go through the standings. No big changes in GTP, though Felipe Nasser has closed the gap at the front a bit, while Matteo Cairoli also caught up. In LMP2, quite the shuffle at the front. Felipe Fraga with that win takes the lead. PJ Hyatt, former leader, drops down to 3rd. In GTD Pro, also no changes in position, but the gap of our lead is now 90 points over Jordan Pepper, who is now equal on points with Antonio Garcia. And in GTD, it's still Misha Goiberg from Jared Andretti, while Matt Bell, with that win, takes third in the championship. And that has been it for the 6 hours of the Glen. The next race will take place not in the US, but in Canada, as we go racing at the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, more commonly known as Mosport. Subscribe to not miss that, leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you all the next time. Until then, goodbye.